It is time now for your Revelstoke Mayor Report with your favorite mayor, Mark McKee. Good morning, Mark.
Morning, Sean. Morning, Milo.
It's been a while. How have you been?
Been excellent.
You don't have any questions because we haven't had a mayor report really since before Christmas. So we'll just start with a recap.
Well, the number one thing that's going on right now is that we are in budget discussions and preparation. And we had a budget meeting last night. We had a budget meeting just over a week ago. We're trying to get a document ready that's approvable, can go out to the public for comments. The whole system is being done a little bit different this year, and it's actually quite interesting. We're actually going to be doing a 15-year plan. The public can be looking at what we are talking about down the road and coming up with a strong asset management component, which is looking after the infrastructure of the community, making plans for major upgrades. So these are the kind of things that are going to be talked about in this 15-year plan. But of course, the number one issue is by law, we have to have an approved budget for 2018. We have to have a 5-year financial plan as well, part of the Local Government Act. So it's going to be interesting and looking forward to this unfolding and getting comments from the public.
Is there any highlights in there, that 137-page document that would be just roughly interesting to the community? Like, does it involve a new roof on the forum, or does it involve a bronze statue of yourself for the center of the roundabout? Or like, is there anything in particular that sort of stands out that we should address or will be addressed?
Well, the statue was cut right off the bat, and I'm a little bit disappointed with that. But anyways, it's looking at rehabilitation of roads and facilities, upgrades to water and sewer, and there's lots in there. If it is 137 pages, 136 of them are pretty riveting stuff. It's important for people to have a look at it and see how they feel, and let us know what's important to them.
Now, while you were toes in the sand, there was the decision made about 1635 Powerhouse Road, where the new sandy dump has been approved to go. Do you have concerns about that there, and what could be a result of it being there?
I do have concern. I wasn't in favor of it at the very start, and it was brought up last year, was actually set aside while we looked at it at other locations. And I know that staff went around, I went around, and I spent hours actually driving around, and it's not that easy to find a place that has water and sewer very close by, can stack vehicles so that they can line up to the sending dump. So, you think, oh, it's real simple. Let's put one in because we need one. Well, we do need one, but it's not as easy as you think it is. The town is extremely busy. You can't just take the end of a city parking lot and throw one of these things in. And easy to put one in at Powerhouse Road, but is it going to service the public properly, effectively, and is it going to entice people to pull off the highway to use that facility and spend a little bit of time and maybe some money in the town? And I'm not sure. I do a lot of RVing, and I know where sandy dumps are, and it's got to be in a convenient place.
Where were some of the locations that were scouted?
Coming down Eastern Access, some CP property in there. There's other private properties that were looked at, Public Works Yard, Queen Elizabeth Fields, the ball fields down below. There was quite a bit of places that were looked at. And everybody's going, why do you put one at the pullout on the highway? Well, super convenient spot, but what about the services that's required? Water and sewer. Big Eddy doesn't have a sewer system. It's got the water, but it doesn't have the sewer. So it gets down to all those criteria. Convenient, water and sewer, stacking vehicles. It's not as simple as just snap your finger and let's put one in. People are listening and they're saying, I know a perfect spot. I'd like to hear that.
And there is a bit of a rule that you can't necessarily put things on private property either. Well,
you get into other issues, and it's been done, but you have the Local Government Act to deal with, where a local government should not be subsidizing a business. It's a real fine line of we're providing a service to the community and to the traveling public. We may do it on private property in conjunction with the property owner. It gets down to you're not 100% in control of that facility because it's on somebody else's property. Would I say no? No, I wouldn't say no right off the bat. I would look at it. There has been a decision made by council. I have concerns. I don't think it's the best spot in the world right now. That's where it's sitting, and we'll see how this unfolds.
Is there anything else that is coming up that you think is positive for a community or something of a concern?
Well, the big issue that's going on, of course, is the fire services agreement with providing fire services to the regional district. And we're still at a little bit of an impasse. The regional district has applied to court for an injunction, which they were successful in. It's only till June 1st.
Just breathing room.
Exactly. I'm still hopeful and confident that we're going to come to an agreement that'll see this continuing. Again, the agreement has to be fair. Provide water to meet the needs of fighting fires in the regional district. And we have to think about the safety of our employees as well. There's the flats area, which that part of it's already being looked after. But then it has to be fair to our taxpayers in the city and the taxpayers in the regional district. And I don't think that that's insurmountable.
All right. You're free.
Thanks, Sean. Thanks, Milo.